Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. Happy Thursday. How are we this morning? Welcome, welcome. Let's see who's in the house with me today. Let me scroll back up here. Good morning to Rita. We got Mary Ann. Congrats, my new mod. Yes, yes. Got your blue dress on. Hi, Lisa, Leslie, and Mariana. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yes, you're sporting the new blue. I love it. Margaret's in the house and Magic Frog is here. Hello, Maribel. And Lana Banana is in the house. There's Tank. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Yes, don't forget to mash those thummies. That would be amazing. And hello, Amber. And what did Magic Frog is doing? She says, I'm going to take a hammer to the singing snowman in my living room, I swear. We have a few of those singing things. Oh my gosh, when my nephews come over, they go to town. They're like getting them all going at once. We have like a Santa that dances. We have an avocado with maracas that my parents got me. And that's amazing. And then we've got, what's the other one? I think, oh, there's an Oogie Boogie that spins. On one leg, he spins and it plays the music in the background. It's so fun. You unplug him. He doesn't shut up. Husband plugs him back in. It's probably becoming a joke, huh? Oh my gosh. Nothing in the camper makes sounds on its own. Oh my gosh. Yeah. One of the noises that gets me is like if I hear a clock ticking, I can't sleep if I can't have clocks around me if I'm sleeping or trying to sleep because I can't sleep through that. Yeah. But most of those things too. Yeah. I have a hard time with sounds as well. So I tend to not want those things to go off unless you know what's going off and you're pushing the button. But like when my nephews come over, we're going to have chaos anyways, because that's just what happens. So, it is what it is. Melissa G's in the house. You have a clock that plays a Christmas song every hour. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could deal with that. I've got my coffee. I think I've got about half a cup in there. This is actually my first cup, you guys. I've been getting, I did add some commands, since I saw Amber did that and I was like, yes, I should do that. Let me do that. So moderators can put in like exclamation mark and then you can put in, so we've got book, that'll drop my book link for the signed copy. If you do exclamation mark Amazon, that'll do the Amazon copy. We've got Ko-Fi, so exclamation mark Ko-Fi, no spaces or any of that. That'll drop the Ko-Fi. So I'm trying. I'm getting some of these things out there. Oh, and email. I have my email. So exclamation mark email will drop my email. You have an antique grandfather clock and it's loud, but you don't hear it anymore because you tune it out. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So Kendra, thank you, my friend. That is amazing. And welcome in. I hope your day is going fabulous. I will mark you down. Oh, good. It works. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you for testing that because who knows? I think I did it right. The Ko-Fi one, what I don't remember is I don't think I put the dash in. I might not have put the dash in. So you might have to try that one without the little dash. Sweet. It looks like they're all working. Good. Okay, good. Because there's so many times where I'm just like, oh yeah, let me give you my email because, if you're interested in any of the merchy stuff that I have here, that's still going on. Basically earrings, I think were $5. I said, the sticker packs of all 15 sticker sheets that I have, I was selling for $8. These are just all clearance. I've got some of the sunflower keychains left. Right there. Sunflower. So I've got some of those left and then yeah, they're just, perfect in time for Christmas, all that kind of fun stuff. Good morning, Lydia. Welcome in. Okay, good. Yeah. So should I, yeah, do people normally put the hyphen in the Ko-Fi? You guys, maybe I should add that. I don't know. Sally Stevens, good morning. So I'm working on, I finished both the legs. Sprout's legs are done. Oh my gosh. I don't think he'll be as tall as Lizzie, but almost. I think maybe like right here on her. I'm working on one of his hands, which his hands basically look like a mitten. Yes, you are, Tank. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize how easy it was to do that. Because I've just been sitting here trying to fiddle with finding all these links and stuff, right? When I'm, it's not the best or, you know, quickest way of doing anything. So, you had some snow last night in town and about 4 inches at the cabin. Are you at the cabin, Kendra? That's crazy. Oh, you guys are getting snow. We're getting like, it's just overcast, drizzly, and it's supposed to only get in the 40s today. That's what I thought, Margaret. I thought easier to type without the dash. That's why I just put in Ko-Fi. Working on crochet hats, Lydia. He's gonna, oh, Melissa, yeah, for sure. He will tower over some toddlers. Yeah. Definitely. Which is gonna be funny. It'll be funny to see this thing all done. I'm excited about it. Hang on, let me see if I have a yarn needle here. What I want to do is there's like a little gap. Sometimes when you do the, when you work around a chain, as I did in this one, sometimes you end up with like a little bigger of a gap than you want. So what I usually do is just take my tail, and I will just stitch it through so you can't see that gap. It just closes it up. It's like it was never there, in theory. Ooh, you're making a turtleneck hoodie. Ooh, that sounds nice, Tank. You're in town right now. And Amber's working on her Tunisian double thick pot holder. Oh, Margaret, hang on. What did I do? I think I did I snapshot it on here or my phone? No, I think I did it on my phone. Hang on, Margaret. I had something I was going to send you, and then I got sidetracked on night, but I wanted just to show you this because I saw it on, well, I guess it doesn't matter if it has all the other stuff around it. So Facebook Marketplace, I am selling stuff on there, so like local, but somebody was selling these and it just made me think of you. But this one in particular, I was like, oh, I wonder if Margaret can make me that. Look, it's one of the spider things, but it's a strawberry one. Isn't that cute? Like the little sun catcher spider, but it's a little strawberry spider. I thought that was really cute. So Margaret makes those. They're like, what are they? The Christmas spider. There's a whole story behind it. It's really neat. And she makes those with, you know, the jewelry wire, I believe, and the beading and everything else. They're really cute. You blame Amber. What are we blaming Amber for? Hey, I don't mind blaming Amber. No, just kidding, Amber. We blame each other. We just enable each other, so it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, you know. Oh my goodness. So yeah, what's everybody up to? What are you guys up to? I've been just shopping for Christmas. I'm probably doing too much shopping. I always say every year I'm not going to shop as much. I'm not going to do as much. And then every year I find that I'm still doing just as much. So here we are. But I'm trying. I have been trying to get the deals and stuff. So Cyber Monday, all those fun things. Shared in Discord, I'd like to see it. Oh, the double thick pot holder. Is that what we're talking about? You do? You have a Christmas spider on your dream catcher over the bed. Yes, the Legend of the Christmas Spider. Margaret does have a video. Margaret, you're a mod. If you want to drop that link, go for it. My nose just, when I work with this yarn, some yarns are better and some yarns are worse with that. It like just all the fiber gets up in the air and you don't see it, but it goes right up your schnoz. It's like, ah. Beanies, beanies, and more beanies for for Marianne. What is he, did he say what he's going to pay you for those? Hopefully you're going to get a good deal. Good morning, RPR. How's it going? Take a picture in a second for Discord. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Now that that's taken care of, so see, now there's, the gap is gone. So the hole is gone. What I do need to do is add a little thumb, because he's got, it's literally like, looks like a mitt. So he's got a little thumb bit there. Polyester yarn bothers you? Yeah, I mean, anytime that you get the ends just like, you can just usually kind of go like that and you'll start getting it. This one's not going to do it because I want it to now. Isn't that always how it works? See, now it's fine. It's like, no. But yeah, usually it's just like molting everywhere. Some of them are really bad, and this one seems to be fine. Between 8 to 10. And those take you about what, an hour, Marianne? You're back. Yay. I'm excited tomorrow. So Magic Frog Maribel, she's going to be releasing also, and she'll probably release them way faster than I do, because let's be real, I am too slow at this. But and plus I keep getting, like, I know I'm not a hand model, guys, all right, but like last time I had a horrible, really green looking ugly bruise on my hand. Now I'm like bit up by the cat, not bit up, but it's like scratches because I had to clean them and they were not happy about it. So just like doing videos and people are going to see all these yucks on my hand. I don't know. I need to just be like, whatever, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Perfect. So Margaret dropped her video link. And we've got Mariana making beanies for donation to the winter drive at your local library. Nice. And yeah, Rita, I only had heard about it through Margaret. And then interestingly enough, a city nearby that's called Battleground, it has a lot of like vintage or thrifty sort of shops. I don't know if that's what you call them, but I think that's what you call them. So they have a lot of shops like that. And I sent Margaret a picture because they had, somebody was in one of these shops, somebody was a higher end one. They were selling in a little, like a plastic container. The little spider had the little story with it and everything. And Margaret said that was, she'd never seen that it be anywhere else before. So it's pretty cool. A couple hours depending on what else I'm doing too. Oh yeah, Tank, that would be terrible for you. Yeah, for sure. That's a no bueno thing. So you don't want that kind of yarn, huh? All right, let me count. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 4, 8, 10. Okay. Because I'm also kind of writing the pattern up as I go. But oh, I got halfway to saying that Magic Frog is posting videos, and she's also working through these Dandy's World characters for her own kiddo. And so her first one is coming out, and this is oh my god, what's the character's name, Maribel? It's she looks like a little ornament. Bobette, I think that's her name. Is it Bobette? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, hers came out really cute. And so she's like a little, she just looks like a little festive red girl. Her head looks like an ornament. And she's wearing like a little green Christmassy sweater. It's really cute. The Yule cat. Yes. There was a pattern for a Yule cat, or it would look like a cat Christmas tree kind of thing. But I could never find the official pattern, so I don't know if it's just like people sharing the picture, or I could just never get my hands on the actual pattern of it. Okay, I was right, Bobette. I should know these things, but Bestie wants me to make a hooded sleeved scarf for her. Hooded sleeved scarf. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm trying to picture it, because right now what I'm picturing is, have you guys seen? It almost looks like a scarf and maybe could be worn as a scarf, but they also have where it's got sleeves and it almost like just crosses over, and it's very short. So it's almost like a scarf, but you tuck your sleeves in and it just sort of drapes across the front and the back. I don't know what they call those, but but they look really pretty. They look very pretty. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm looking to make sure I've got it lined up. No, I don't. Hang on, frog, frog. I was gonna try to get this part done, so that I could just be building up the arm so that I can chat and not have to focus on it. However, I got sidetracked on doing other things and I still didn't do the thumb part. So here we are. All right, so that we're gonna do, actually we'll do it this way. Okay. Good morning, Dreeny. How are you? That's what you're making? Oh, you're making one of those, Margaret? What are they called? They have a name, I think. And Sandrine. Sandrine. And Amy's in the house. Hi, Amy. How's your day going? Good to see you. Okay, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hi, Merlin. You want to come sit up here? He's like, not really. He might come over. Merlin, do you want to come over here? We might be summoning the girls. I don't know. They were over here not too long ago. So, hi, Debbie. Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. There is a word of the day. There is a word. Oh, there goes Arthur. Wow, Arthur might even make an appearance. They're at least walking around the area, so. Straight jackets, Lana. That's probably how it would feel. Yeah, for sure. Probably get a little bit, you'd feel like you were in one. I don't know. That might be too constricting for me. I can't even do turtlenecks anymore. They really make me feel constricted as well. No streaming today. You're at your parents' house working on some Santas. Nice. Rita's in the house. Welcome in. Rebecca sewing on all the little pieces of the caterpillar. Week went sideways on you. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool, Melissa. You're making one right now and it's coming out cute. Okay, I think I had, is that 1 chain or 2 chain? It's hard to see with blanket yarn. Yeah, that was just 1. Okay. Okay, here we are. Hi, Beth. How was your birthday? I hope it was good. Sweater scarf. So you can probably wear it as a scarf, or pretty much like a shrug. It's a short one, usually. At least that's the only kind I've seen. Okay, so we did 1, 2, skip 2. Is that going to be big enough? Let's do 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that'll be a good thumb. Okay. Hang on. Chain 3. Okay, here we go. Best laid plans. Always, yeah. I keep saying, I actually wrote it down today. I wrote it down today. I think you'll be proud of me. Like this, okay, I was working on Sprout. Here we are, we're at my live. Then I got to do some school stuff, but I also want to try to start on working on this map that I need to get done for book 2. And then I dedicated time to doing the map. And then I'm meeting up with Lori, and then map again, and then maybe some time for Sprout. So this is my makeshift little thing for today. I gotta get the map done. Oh my gosh. I have been really struggling to get myself to do anything except for work on Sprout or help Lizzie with her stuff or go Christmas shopping. Those have been the only things I've been doing lately. So your birthday was okay? Aw, good. Really digging this Tunisian double thick pot holders. Yeah, that sounds nice. Welcome in, Jay. Hope you're doing good. Your memory of Granny SquarePants. Uh-oh, there's a story on that one. Brianna K has a pretty sweater scarf out, but I'm intimidated by it. Uh-oh, that sounds, yeah. If you're intimidated by it, I don't even think I'll go look at it. So, yeah. Oh, you're trying in the words arrow? Arrow's trying for some words. It is a noun. It is a noun. It has, did I talk about it? I didn't really talk about it. But if you know me, you know that this is very important to me. But I'll put it that way. When others in the house become needy, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, yeah. And I had plans tomorrow, and those all got kiboshed because I'm gonna need to drive my my mother-in-law to an appointment. So I'm like, all right, I just have to rejigger. I go with the flow. That's what I do. So we just work it out, you know. Wheat stitch is a lot easier than it looks. The wheat stitch looks really pretty too. I was looking at that stitch and I like it a lot. So yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bear with me. 6. Here's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I'll just count it ahead of schedule here. Okay. Now we can chat. Rebecca, a lock on the craft room door with a do not disturb sign. Yes. Yeah, just in case they want to know if you're really serious or not. Just make sure that picture's there. Oh, you don't like the wrap ones? I gotcha. Nobody's got the word yet. Oh, wait. Yes, they did. Somebody got the word. Is it just 2 people got the word, you guys? 2 people got the word. I want to just tell you what it is, but it's really to help with generating chat, and it helps the channel. So I will resist. I will tell you 2 people got the word so far. So that should give you a hint. It's not book. There, see, I've canceled one of them out. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So I have 1 order to ship. I need to do that today as well. And then I have 1 I still need to hear back from. So I'm waiting on a reply before we do anything. So we'll see on that one. If you are hosting clients, that's considered bad business. Oh my gosh, though, do they go in your craft room? The visitors, I hope they don't go in your craft room. Like, they should know that the entire house may not be accessible by them, you know? Like, you've got to have your safe zones. Oh, that would be tough. I mean, right now, I wish the cats knew what the safe zones were, but they don't, the kittens. Ooh, we got 3 people with the word. 3 people with the word. Yeah, when I'm working with the yarn, they get interested in it. And so they'll start to kind of try to grab it. And I'm like, no, redirect. And then, yeah, so they are interested in it for sure. But I'm just like trying to make sure that they don't get too interested, especially this blanket yarn. I mean, if you ping it, you probably wouldn't even have to ping it that hard when it's in this form, right? Because it's just that usually it's just like 1 tether and then all the fluff that's surrounding it. I feel like that would break pretty easy. Hi, Rob. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope your day's going well. We've got 4 people who have the word. Nope, it's not Whimsy. It's not Whimsy, although we did talk about spiders. So I don't fault you for thinking that was what it was. I might have just given you a hint. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Okay, here we go. Just making sure I get the right amount of stitches in here and I don't add any that it shouldn't be there. Still only 4 people with the word. So it's not the ones you just thought. Oh my gosh. Do you hear chaos? Somebody's getting in the window, or at least knocking into it. Oh, I think Merlin was in the window. He just jumped out of it. We've got 5 with the word. So one of those is right. Oh my gosh. I've been finding some really fun stuff at Goodwill lately, you guys. I've been really enjoying going thrifting. It's bad. Actually, the PJ outfit that you got, I think you said you got it at Walmart, Amber, that you were wearing that said Merry and Bright. I got, because I guess Goodwill gets like some of the, I don't know what's the determining factor, but they got a whole bunch of stuff from Target because they still had tags on and everything, and so they just clearance priced them down. And so I got one that at first I thought it was the same one, but I checked and I got one for my son that's a PJ one that says Merry and Bright, but it's a little different than the one you got. Super cute though. I love it. And he enjoys it too, although he didn't. I put them out for him. I gave him the right clothes to wear last night, and he just walks right by the things I put out, goes and gets other stuff. I'm like, nah, I wanted to see it on him. Oh, well. But I got Lizzie yesterday. So I had tried on, this was probably last week. I had tried on this one top, and it was kind of just like a long sleeve sweatery kind of top. And it was kind of like a olive green tone, and it says, I'm a Grinch before coffee, right? But it was a size small. I am clearly not a small, but I wanted to just see like if I thought it would work for her. It was tight on me. I could fit it, but I don't like to wear things too tight for certain reasons. Kim, check your email. I emailed you back. But anyway, so I didn't get it. And then Lizzie does like coffee, but she drinks it occasionally, you know? So I was like, I didn't know if she would really want it. She was like, I want it, Mom, I want it. And so I went back to look, couldn't find it in the whole like they have 2 rows of Christmas tops and stuff. Couldn't find it. I'm like, dang, it got sold. But then I was in another area that was not Christmas tops, and sure enough, there it was. So somebody just saw it, didn't think it was a Christmas top, and put it there. So I'm like, yes. So she was wearing it yesterday. She's very excited. Welcome in, Flower Tammy Flower, and our other Tammy on the street here. Hello, welcome in. Kim is here. Lisa's here. I think I said hi to you, Lisa, but if I didn't, hello. I think more people are starting to get it. We got 6 entries so far. I may have just given you another hint. Other Tammy. I know, that's tough, right? Oh my gosh. My mom would be so mortified if I told the story, but I will tell it anyways. So I don't think she tends to watch my lives. So she, many years ago, this was before us, my brother and I, my uncle, my dad's brother, was dating somebody also named Bonnie. And so they would call, if the 2 Bonnies were there, they would call the other one that was dating my uncle Little Bonnie, which left my mom with Big Bonnie. And she was not happy about that. Oh my gosh. She did not like that way. Like, can't I just be Bonnie and then she can be Little Bonnie if you have to do it that way? I just think it's funny how like the nicknames come about, you know? So you guys are getting it. There's 7 people with the word. Frizzy, yes. Hi, Heidi. How's it going? Hope your day's going good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes, anyways, I've been enjoying going there. I've been getting books. I've been finding books there that looked good, or ones, like I like to look in the middle grade type books as well, because if I see ones there that I haven't read or that I thought looked really interesting, then I'll get them, because I know Lizzie doesn't love reading, but we have to read for school. So I'm picking books that I had wanted to read anyways, and that way we can read them together. So, yeah. You guys are getting the word. Yes. Did you see the beehive you can have inside your home? What? No. You did? Okay, I'll have to check that out, Kendra. Oh my gosh. Like a real live beehive? There was, I wonder if it's something like what so when we have our county fair, one of the things they have like the animals that you can go and see, like the petting zoo kind of stuff. They have a beehive area, and there was inside of the room was basically like a rectangular plexiglass that had the sheet of honeycomb in there, and then the bees were all in there. So I don't know if that's kind of what it is or what, but I'll have to check that out. So, Tank, you got the word, girl. Amber got it too. Yes. The word of the day is coffee. It was all I could think of. I was like sipping on coffee. That's what came to mind. So you just made some coffee. Are you guys being nice? Is it the two girls? Hang on. Pumpkin. Hi. Come on. They play too rough, I think. But they say that it's good because the kittens, they play rough, but they teach each other what is too rough, because they're still enjoying playing, because they still go out. Like if I separate them, they just keep playing, you know, they want to keep playing. So, but it always sounds so angry. I don't know. Should be more coffee. Yes, exactly. Yes, I agree. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in. It's a perfect word. It's my favorite word. It is. It is. Oops. Do you hear them? They're like, that. Can you hear that? That's usually Pie that makes all the noise. Tuxedo cats make a lot of noise. They're a little bit extra in that way. You finished your scarf. Yes. Good job, Rebecca. Good job. Coffee's in your cup, Jay. Getting ready to shovel. Shovel snow? Oh my gosh. So we've got 19 entries and 32 watching. So if you want to put your name in, 18 or older, word of the day is coffee. And we will select 5 winners for today's live. 4 will get 2 entries in to our monthly appreciation giveaway, and the last one will get 10. And there's 2 giveaways this month. One is for members, so you just have to be a member of any tier. It doesn't matter which one, and you will get your name in. The different tiers do get more entries in than others, so keep that in mind. But other than that, you'll get your name in that way. So that is going to happen. And the other one is gift through doing exactly what you're doing, getting the putting in the word of the day. We draw every time I go live, which is twice a week, and then yeah, gifted memberships. Every one of those gets 1 point or name in the hat, and then super chat, super stickers, all that fun stuff. You've been a member for a month now, Mariana. Yay! And Mandy's in the house. Mandy's in the house. I know Mandy was like, "Are you missing? Did I miss something?" Because yeah, I've been really lacking on getting the second book over to her, because she's my helper. She's helping me get it all, making it look all pretty and such, as she did with the first book. And so yeah, that's on me. I'll get there, I promise. I even wrote on the back of the first book, the second one coming in fall of 2025. I'm like, when does that end? It's coming up quickly. I need to hurry up. Susurration. Is that having to be sus, like you're being sus? Something like that. And we've got let's look at these milestones here. We've got Kim G. She's been a member for a month. And Beth has been a member for 9 months. Woo woo. Lisa has been a member for 8 months. Thanks, you guys. And Mariana just sent a gifted membership. And Sassy Mary got it. Congrats, Sassy Mary. Especially if you're catching the replay. So thank you. And I will get you marked down for that one as well. I started marking them down. Here we go. All right. So we got Kendra's in, and we got Mariana's in. Everybody's getting the word. We've got 25 entries, 33 watching. So I'm going to start drawing names here pretty soon. Crochet by Mariana. A susurration, a whispering sound you aren't sure you heard. Ooh, I like the description of it too. That's lovely. Do you guys ever buy things for Christmas or for gifts for people, but you're not, like, I started buying things that I find that I love, and I think somebody will love this, but I don't have necessarily a person in mind for it yet. So then I'm like, who would appreciate this as much as I do? Do you guys do that? Am I weird? I might be weird. It's okay. We're all a little strange, right? Let's see, wants to whisper and murmur. That's very ASMR of you, Maribel. My daughter starts doing stuff like that. She knows I don't like most sounds like that are not my jam. They're more triggering for me than anything, or boring sounds, too many sounds, different sounds is no good. So she'll start doing that. Like she'll start chewing loudly or chewing gum more loudly. And then she'll just kind of keep peering over, doing the side eye at me until I realize what she's doing. And then I'm like, when I realize is when it starts to really draw my attention because it's driving me nuts. And then I look at her and she's like, Lizzie, I'm on my live. Apologies. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I do exactly. It's okay to be a little different, right? It's okay to be weird and strange. So it makes us unique and interesting. It would be so boring if we were all just like, just, I don't know. I would say vanilla, but vanilla is my son's favorite ice cream. So I'm just saying, like the plain kind of everybody on the same wavelength, I guess. When that trend ends, which trend? See, Pumpkin might just be joining us here in a minute. She just jumped on my bin of Christmas stuff that I meant to put in my area here, and then I still haven't. Well, apparently, Melissa, some of the trends that these kiddos have come out more recently in the last few years are becoming not cool with the kids they started with, right? So like the whole 6-7 thing, my son is assuring me that is definitely going away because there are like people so anti that thing that, and all of us that are in, I would say probably 30s or above, are just scratching our heads like, what the heck does that mean? And my son says, nobody really knows what that means. Just somebody said it and it became a thing. And then now everybody says it and nobody really knows what it means. It's just something the kids do, Tink. It's just they think it's funny. And it's gotten so bad that the schools are now like banning it from the classrooms and stuff. It's just crazy. Switching to cranberry juice, yeah. Oh, hi, Pie. Here we go. We got it, babes. Hi. Oh, your sister's calling you? Would you say hi first? Yep, just something weird people say, exactly. They say it and they have to do the gesture thing, which I don't know. It's from a song? Is it, Margaret? I'm like that too. I'm just like, what? I've had to sit down with my kids. I'm like, what does this mean? Because I'll start using words. They are also, guys, they're taking words that we've used for decades, but they're repurposing them for different meanings. And so I'll say something and they'll be like, Mom, that's not how you use that word. I'm like, what? What? I don't understand. I think I'm making sense, but then no, you don't use it that way anymore. Oh, does it? Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I don't know that kids really know. Hi, Okay. And here is Pumpkin. You can say hello. They're so all over the place right now, you guys. They've been sowing their wild oats this morning, both of them. Oh my gosh. And hi, Scripshaw. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. It's banned in your classroom. It means so. Okay. So just say so. You know, you don't need to be extra like that. Oh, okay. So maybe somebody heard it, somebody said it, and then the kids never knew where it came from. They just thought it was interesting, so they kept it going. That's probably what it was. How interesting. I'm glad I don't have kids at school anymore, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Pumpkin's a cutie. She likes to sleep on where, which was Merlin's cart, if you remember. So I have the 3-tier cart, the craft carts. The top is for the cats. It has a blanket and everything. And it was Merlin's zone. Arthur would kick Merlin out of it. So he would like start by licking his head and he's like, oh, this is nice. And then he'll bite him. He'll like nibble on him so that Merlin will leave and takes the spot. But now Pumpkin likes it. So there's 3 cats out of 4 that are all about this cart. I mean, you just have to like put blankets on every tier. It's a cat cart. I'll wheel them around. The boys say something I don't understand, but no, will be ridiculous. I tell them, you're an idiot. Go be an idiot. I love you though. That's kind of, yeah. If I have to tell my son something and I'm like, you know, dude, you need to go put on deodorant. I love you. Yeah, I always end it with that. That way he knows it's no loss of love. I want you to be aware that, you know, it's time to start doing that. I put the urban meeting in Discord. Oh, cool. Okay. The meme made it go viral. Yeah. And and it just caught on. So now the kids are like, I don't really know what it means, but everybody's just saying it. So it's like, well, maybe if you don't know what it means, maybe don't say it. That's probably a better choice, right? Yeah, Kim, you're right. You're right. They'll all be shoving each other aside. I'll need to get like, I don't know. Do they have a king size of those craft cards? They can all just like huddle. At some point, they tend to want to go on there at different times. So in their defense, so far anyways, they don't tend to go on there at the same time, which works out well. Okay, so let me see where my gap is. Okay. Okay, let me just write up my bit here. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, single crochet around, including 3 and skipped stitches. Okay, round. Just making sure I'm not missing anything, which I'm not. I just want to make sure, you know. Okay. It's hot. Getting flustered, you guys. All right, has everybody put in the word coffee that wants to? I will start drawing that very shortly here, since we've got about 15 minutes left of the live. Trying to remember if there's anything else I haven't talked about. I'm looking around because sometimes I put things beside me so that I won't forget. It works most of the time, but not always. But I think, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing since we had the live on Tuesday, is just doing stuff with school for Lizzie, and then going to Goodwill and other places to shop, all that fun stuff. So that's been my jam this week. I did start wrapping. Last year, I got so overwhelmed because I waited to do wrapping until later in the month. So I had all of it to do at once, and it was way too much. So I figure even if I take like a bag now and then I, do a bag next time, and that way I space it out, I think it'll be better. Your coffee's cold. Mine kind of is too. It's like that tepid temperature that is not my favorite for coffee. It's like either be cold or be hot. this whole lukewarm business, you know, but in its defense, this cup of coffee I've been working on since about 6 o'clock this morning. So the fact that it has any warmth in it is a testament to the Yeti cups. So, but yeah, I guess the school, Lizzie's school, is doing a little field trip next week, and Oregon is having a little Nutcracker ballet performance. It's an hour-long performance, and this isn't like kids doing it. It's like adults at a theater kind of a thing. And so she said, I'll only go if you go, Mom. And so I'm trying to get in. They may have room for some of the adults. So we'll see. I'm going to try to go with her because I remember doing that when I was a kid, and it was just so cool to see these dancers up there doing that. Like, it'll probably make me all nostalgic. Sometimes I get a little choked up when I see stuff like that. You know, that bring back childhood memories or whatever. I'll get like choked up. I get like that too if I ever go to Disney, like Disneyland, and they're doing the big parades where they go through through Disney and everything, and everybody's dressed up and stuff. I'll get like choked up. I don't know what it is. And I'm just like, oh. I don't know. I think it gets worse as we get older. We get like more weepy over smaller things. At least it is true for me. 4, 5. Oh, my little pumpkin. She's nestled on her cart over here. Just enjoying a rest, finally. This is like a new top, and every time I've been wearing something new, the kittens are like up my back and everything. So, like, no, it's probably all pinked up already. When your son was in elementary school, we went to the college and watched the night before Christmas. Yeah, like some of these old ones, very nostalgic. Yes. Or as my son calls it, I'm going to keep these, Mom. It's very nostalgia. That's how he says it. I'm like, you're close. Christmas programs that children in school do. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, since hers it's remote learning, right? But they do have a school. She only goes there like once a week. Well, hello back. Very nice to have you here on the channel, Anita. Are you a crocheter, knitter, or what is your hobby that you enjoy? You took your mom, Margaret took her mom to the Nutcracker Ballet when you lived in Illinois. There was a beautiful old theater that would have it every year. I love that. Yeah. And that's just one of those ones that I feel like we all should watch at some point, you know? It's because it's been around forever. It just seems like it's just such a fun thing to watch at some point in your life, right? It's just like classic Christmas. If you're into Christmas, I guess. If it's a holiday you celebrate. But it's also just a really pretty ballet, so... Happy Disney still does candlelight. My high school was part of it during my last 2 years, a lot of work, but we were given 2 tickets each for doing that. Wow, that's neat. Very cool. Okay, so missing 7 thumbs. Kendra, yes, please mash that thumb, you guys. We got 27 entries in. I'm going to start drawing names. So if you're just tuning in and you want to throw in the word coffee in the chat, that will get your name in the hat. I'm going to draw 4 names to get 2 entries into our monthly appreciation gift away. And then I will draw 1 final name that will get 10 entries in for our monthly appreciation gift away. So let me get my sheet to write your names down. Alrighty, dighty. While you're doing that, 2 + 10. Okay. You've watched a lot of the famous ballets on YouTube. Yeah. I know everything's on YouTube, right? Very cool. And welcome in, Arlena. How are you, my friend? Got your word in there. Good job. Good job. All right, so Nightbutt will show you guys way ahead of me actually telling you that I'm going to draw the name, because that's what he does. He kind of ruins the surprise every time, but that's okay. That's just what it is. Went to the Nutcracker in Boston, Massachusetts Symphony Hall as a child with your great-grandmother. I feel like, yeah, so many people, it's like a memory a lot of people have of going to the ballet and seeing the Nutcracker. It's because it's done every year, right? So chances are many of us have seen it at one point or another in our life. You do wool? Were you saying you sell wool? Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Do you hand dye it as well, or do you sell it like, you know, all natural as it were? All right, I'm going to draw some names here. So the first names, again, we'll get the 2 entries in. So here we go. All right, we've got Alley Cat Kimberly. Congratulations. Alley Cat Kimberly. All right, we're going to re-roll. Arrow. Congrats, my friend. All right, here we go again. The crochet guy, Rob. Good job. All right. Crochet guy. By the way, Rob, what are you working on? Did you let us know in the chat if you're still here hanging out? All right, one more for 2 entries. Grammy Rita. Congratulations. All right, so this is for 10 entries, okay? 10 entries in. Here we go. Flower Crochet Creations. All right, you've got that one for 10 entries. Isn't that Flower Cat, or Flower, is that Flower Tammy Flower? Because it only shows me the full long name. I'm not sure now. So if you know, let me know. It says Flower Crochet Creations. Yeah, I think it's a cat. Let me know if you know. Just because I just want to know, because if they win, if they end up winning, I won't know for sure if that's who I think it is. I really wish that they would start putting like people's names back normal. Oh, wait, your name's on here. Oh no, your names are still all long out. All long and drawn out. I feel like is the Discord not listed? Discord's not listed because you have to be a member. If you're talking about, are you talking about like for Nightbot? I think you're talking about for Nightbot. But yes, congrats to the entry winners. You went to a field trip to San Francisco to see the opera. Oh my gosh. Yeah, San Francisco. So I'm from the Bay Area in West San Jose, if you know where that is. To get to San Francisco, it would take us like a 40-minute drive, depending on traffic. We rarely went there though, because I'm not a city girl. I like to. It's busy enough in California, like in the Bay Area. You don't need to get the congestion of the city. But I mean, some people love being in that city, like hustle and bustle and stuff. I just don't tend to. And I don't like driving one-way streets and stuff because I get confused super easy. So my GPS needs to be my friend, is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Tammy Tyford. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I'm going to write that down so I can remind myself here. Appreciate that, Tank. Oh, Kim G wants to join. Kim, go to my post tab. You'll find it under members posts. You'll find the Discord link, and I set it so it doesn't expire. So you should be able to just pop on in. You lived in Fremont? Yes. You're about 45 minutes away from San Francisco. Whenever we had company, my dad took them to San Francisco. I know, that's the thing. Like my husband being from New York originally, he doesn't like city. He's not like a big city guy either. He likes just kind of not really country either. Somewhere in the middle. But where was I going with that? Oh, I remember. So when his sister, who is very much city, when his sister would come for visits, they wanted to go to see all the places, and all we would know where to take them was where to eat. That's like our big jam. Like, if you want to come visit, we'll take you where we like to go eat. How about that? But they were like, oh, we should go to the city, and we should go to Santa Cruz, and we should go do this, and we should go do that, and what's cool to do in the evenings. And we're just like, well, we did like a lot of this. We like the smaller town kind of vibes. So we would go to like Los Gatos and Campbell. They have little downtown shop areas. That's our jam. That's like as crazy as we get. Oh my gosh. It fell out of my chair. What? You fell out of your chair? Oh my gosh. Complete and total poo brain. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are a very chatty group on Discord, so fair warning. But I love it. I love it. It's so nice because I feel like we keep up and keep tabs with each other throughout the day. So it's like, oh my gosh, if something happens, we are the first ones I feel to know, which I love. Yeah. Falling is always scary, you know. I get more, we all, I think, get more and more off balance as we get older. So yeah, and especially if you have two kittens running around, I am trying so hard not to step on them. They're always right underfoot. I've already stepped on Pi once, and I think I told you guys she was limping. The minute I felt her paw under my foot, I had taken the weight off of it. So I don't know how much of my weight actually got on her foot. And she was fine up until later in the evening. I guess maybe adrenaline wore off or something. And then she was limping for like a day. And then it slowly just petered away. So I'm glad that I didn't permanently injure her, but she literally dove under my foot. I knew she was there. She like dove as I was putting my foot down. She like dove under it. I just, what these kittens do, you know? Your dad loves showing people around San Francisco. It's the public transits freak me out. Like, I remember going on the public transit when my husband, then boyfriend, took me on the public transit in New York. And I didn't realize how fast it's like a well-oiled machine, right? Literally, because the minute you get on, you better sit or grab a pole because the thing takes off like real quick. And I didn't know that. Luckily, my husband caught me. I would have fallen because I had one foot up in the air and they took off. I was like, ah! He catches me. He's like, oh yeah, I should have told you need to come in and sit right away. So there's no dawdling, you know. Just happens. Aw. All good. Oh, good. You had people there keeping you laughing. Yeah. Yeah. My mom always used to, well, she still will, but now I think Lizzie's going to end up getting this as like her nickname because she's just like me. But she'd be like, Julianne, I should have named you Grace. She always says that because I'm a klutz. Let's put it that way. Not likely to fall. Yeah. Keeping it planted. My coffee's almost gone. That's okay. I can just refill that baby right up. And then I'll be ready for school, which is the next thing on my list. So, oh my goodness. Nice calming breath there. Oh my gosh, you passed out at a cash register? Grammy Rita, what is going on? We got to get ourselves together, ladies. She said that to you too, Mandy? Yeah. I feel like that would have probably been an appropriate name for me. Yep. Amazing Grace. Yep. Exactly. I mean, I love dancing and I did do dance for a while, but I tended to go more towards like funky jazz. I could do some, I could do the wiggly bits and stuff, but if ballet was certainly not in my wheelhouse because looking graceful was not in my wheelhouse. Give me some tap, definitely some funky jazz. Hip hop I did try in college and I ended up dropping that class because they go so fast, you guys. I can do some hits and stuff, but if you're gonna go at that speed, my legs are gonna be tied up, so nope. It's an ADHD thing. Yeah, I bet that's true. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, what did Melissa say? I broke my kneecap straight in half tripping over the gas hose at the Walmart. Oh. You're not allowed to get gas anymore. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's like, well, that might be kind of a gross story, but I'll tell it anyway. My father-in-law, he sometimes makes the salad, but I like to make the salad because he likes to use the mandolin. If you know what a mandolin is, it's the thing that's, you basically run the fruit or vegetable over and it thinly slices things. And there's a guard you're supposed to hold that, has spikes on it. So you hold that and then you move your little thing around it. Well, it gets in the way. It's just too hard to use that apparently. Needless to say, there was a day that I looked over and he was holding his hand that had been cut and there was, red stuff all over the cutting tray and he was just going to keep going. And I was like, take care of yourself. And I had to clean up. I was so grossed out. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to end up with like the tip of a finger or something in our salad, So needless to say, I am always like, I'll make the salad. Sister said, please don't fall. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Rita. I don't know if I told you guys, when I was pregnant with Lizzie, we did a trip with James and he was 2.5 or 3. And we went to New York to visit and he was very uncoordinated for, being on the spectrum. We didn't know at the time. He was always falling and hurting himself and his visual spatial awareness was just poo, it was just awful. So anyway, we were at the top of the stairs. They just had a straight stairway down to a hardwood floor. And I'm, fully pregnant and such. And basically I saw it happening. I saw he was going down and he was right at the top of the stairs. So I slammed my knee down and grabbed him so that I didn't land on my stomach. You have the split second. And as especially if you're a mom, like you have your spidey senses on when your kids are running around you and stuff. So yeah, needless to say, I caught him before he fell tumbling down the stairs and, my knee was sore, but I prefer that than my son falling down the stairs. So I was like, okay, here we go. So yeah, Lizzie was fine, obviously, but scary. You step in rabbit holes to break I step in rabbit holes to break my knee. What? You did that in your backyard? Oh my gosh. Couldn't use crutches, had a wheelchair. Your turtle stories at that point. Oh my gosh. I love hearing stories. I think I'm fun. They're fun. Yeah, Margaret. Me too. I don't like the sharp blades. I've cut myself before. I mean, not on the mandolin, but just, it's so quick. You just don't even feel it. Throw the mandolin away. Exactly. He was using it the other day, Rita. I was like, I almost went over there to take it out of his hand, but I'm like, you know what? He's done it like 2, definitely, maybe 3 times already and hasn't learned. So what else can we do, right? I need to get it. Well, because they have one where I remember when I used to work at this coffee shop. It was like my first ever job. She had one that basically would dice things. You would just put everything on the top and you just push down, and it just had the blade. So you just push it down, all enclosed, and it would just have all your diced onions or whatever you were cutting up on the bottom. So something like that would be good, but if it slices it instead of dicing it, you know what I'm saying? That would work. So, well, anyways, much as I enjoy and would love to just keep chatting stories, I do need to get to doing schoolwork, working on my map. Yes, Julianne, you got to work on your map, girl. I got to get the book done. Okay. Because I'm running out of the fall time of year and I need to get the book out. So here we are. But yeah, if you guys, I did adjust the prices in the Hive shop. So keep that in mind. So anything that was originally listed in the Hive shop now has the new sale prices on. So if you are looking for, stocking stuffers or gifties, I'll get those out straight away. So you would get them before the holidays. These ones, what I'm thinking of doing, since rather than making individual listings, I might just do a post on YouTube and I'll have an image of them and let you know what the prices are, and just send me an email. Let me know if there's one you want. All the earrings are one-offs. Once they're gone, they're gone. And then, I have a lot of stickers. So the full packs, just $8 for a sticker pack, shipping for any of the little stuff, it's going to end up being $5 to ship whatever you put in there, basically, within the United States. I should put it that way. So oyster shucking gloves to wear. Oh, yeah. Christmas. Christmas gifts. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, hang on. I got to read another. Okay. Melissa was transferring stuff from my car to my mom's when Monique was a toddler. She climbed out of her car seat to put the car in gear. Oh, that's always been a nightmare of mine. Yes. Chased it down 8 months pregnant. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yes. Life is definitely an adventure for sure. All right, you guys, have an amazing day. I will see you next week. Have a good weekend, and yeah, stay crafty.